Hey guys, Romansliders here with a new episode of Playtime. This time I am playing the Invincible Iron Man that was released for the Game Boy Advance in 2002. Taurus Games was the developer and was published by Activision, and there he is, the Invincible Iron Man. And we'll start a new game and choose the empty slot. And here we go, straight into the story of the game, where Iron Man finds that one of his suits has been stolen, and Tony Stark must go out and find it. Luckily he's got lots of different suits, so he can easily suit up. And that's pretty much the premise of the game. Iron Man has to find the culprits responsible for stealing his suit. And we go straight into the first level. Now this game is based on the Invincible Iron Man comic series, which ran from 2008 to 2012, as well as partly based on the animated film of the same name. And Iron Man's primary attack is his repulsor blasts, as well as a little boost. He can't fly in this, unfortunately. He can just use a little boost with his leg from his legs. Yeah, it's pretty much a fun run and gun game, really. And every time you use the repulse blast, the suit's energy decreases. I always think Iron Man, the character model, he sort of looks a bit chunky. He almost looks like he's wearing a Hulkbuster suit. He does look a bit chunky, not sort of the lean version that we've seen in recent adaptations. Now, like many people, I knew of Iron Man definitely in the 90s, but he didn't really become much more well known until the 2007 film with Robert Downey Jr. That's where I really started taking notice, because he's quite a fun character. Tony Stark's very quick-witted and of course he's a genius as well. Very similar. He's like an older Peter Parker in many ways. Very smart, very quick-witted. But obviously Tony Stark is quite arrogant at the same time, but for good reason, I guess. He certainly has an ego. And definitely in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Iron Man is very much one of the key players of the franchise. He's very much seen as the leader of the Avengers. I always thought he was very similar to... He was Marvel's answer to Batman in many ways, because they are very similar. They both are billionaires and have no superpowers and had to invent other means of taking on and competing with the more superpowered heroes in the franchise. And whoa, I took a big bump there and I've died, so luckily I've hit the checkpoint so I can start from this place again, because I would not want to start back from the beginning. That would not be great. But I really like this game. It's a fun decent platformer, which I thought the GBA excelled at was in platformers. And since I grew up with platformers, that's a great combination. Gonna go get all the health there, so I'm back to full capacity now. Ooh, careful. The best way to avoid these guys is to crouch and shoot them, so their initial blasts go right over you, like that. Otherwise you'll just keep getting hit. Oh, grab some more health and energy there. Now, I don't really read comics that much, so my main exposure to superheroes, and Marvel and DC in particular, is through games and movies and animated TV series. I think there was an animated TV series of Iron Man in the 90s, but I didn't see too much of it. I was more into X-Men and Spider-Man and Batman the Animated Series. Those are my favourites growing up. And they hold up remarkably well today, I think, and that is the end of the first stage. Iron Man has raised his flag. And here we go, start of level 2. Oh, could be, yeah, take out these two, good. I like the music as well, it's got a good beat to it. Not quite techno, but it definitely keeps you going, I think. I really like the beat it's got here. Yeah, grab that. And yeah, gotta avoid those. And yeah, and those energy repulsor thingies on the ground. Okay. Now this game was released for the well, I should say in the early days of Marvel's foray into the cinema universe. So there was no Marvel Studios at this point, so very much comic book games released for video game platforms were more derived from the comics more than anything else. Which is definitely, you know, they have so many stories you can tell, you can draw on. Decades and decades, in fact, of stories that you can use, and I'm gotta be careful here, I'm quite low on health. And certainly, they're up for adaptation, those stories, particularly, I should say most notably in Iron Man 3 with the use of the Extremis virus, although the exact nature of the virus was changed into more of a fire type powers. Got the checkpoint there, and I think that's an extra life. I don't know if I can get to it. It's a bit of a maze getting away through this construction site. You can't. There's lots of points where you can't get out, so I've got to. Where should I go now? Yeah, I think if I head back, yeah, grab the health. Yeah, take out those guys. Watch out for that repulsor blast there. And yeah, come on, got you down. And yeah, grab the health. If you're not careful, you'll run out of health very quickly because of those guys. You'll keep taking hits, so the best way is to just crouch and get out of their way. And I think we're coming to the end of the level soon. I think I'm not entirely sure, but I think we're pretty close to the end. Yeah, come on. Just gotta keep running and gunning. Yeah, careful. Oh, I could be really careful on health now. I'm very low. I don't want to have to start back from the checkpoint again. I've gotten quite far into this level. It would be annoying. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. If I use the boost to get up there we go. Yeah. Take that guy out. There he goes. Oh, I should really be careful taking hits. There we go. I've got some more health and some more energy, so that's good. If you run out of energy, you do slowly recharge, and there is the first boss. Morgan Stark. Tony Stark's cousin. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah. If I just ignore everyone else, they're slowly going down in health, and ooh, there we go. With the skin of my teeth, I beat him. Yep, Morgan Stark. You stole the armor. Iron Man does not look too happy about that. He looks pretty mean indeed. Looks like the armor details have been uploaded to somewhere else. Well guys, I think I'm going to end things there. I'm on level 3 now, so remember to follow me on Facebook and Twitter for more updates, and I hope I should have a review out next week, I think. So until then, peace out guys.